Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And now here is Barry Larkin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Barry Larkin.
Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Brock comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 7 homers and 19 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box, George Foster, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two out, nobody on. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Tony Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 on this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Brock, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Michael Lee. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play at .313. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Brock, a runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Comes set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to dig in, Nicholas Castellanos. Lifetime against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Striding in is Johnny Bench, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Pitch on the way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Smith has got it, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Molina.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill, runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. His prior history in this matchup, he has been silent, 0 for 13. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there. I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-1.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Two complete, still scoreless here on the show. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
That's inside.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here's the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 0 count. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. Lifted in the air to center. O'Neill waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here is Tommy Edman for his career in this matchup, batting at an even 400.
Baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch on the way. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 one more time. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Morgan will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. That brings up George Foster as we begin the top of the fourth.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Lifted down the line in left. Brock's in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Ball and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A ball and 2 strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. bounce to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. O'Neill's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Perez is off of first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up, Johnny Bench flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause, and the 0-2.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to bat, Lou Brock. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning.
Right,
that was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Mcguire.
Next to stand in is Mark Mcguire, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That's ball
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The third baseman, number 7.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Eugenio.
First delivery to him. Eugenio Suarez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
To the plate now, Luis Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Barry Larkin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Larkin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, George Foster. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Now at the plate here is Tony Perez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2 hit in the air down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The relay on the second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Adam Wainwright will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
For the Cardinals, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The set and the 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Smith is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Yadier Molina. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in will be Tyler O'Neill. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Castellanos is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now here is Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last debut. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one. They're down 2-0. In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. And now the first pitch. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Wainwright is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are 2 down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top 2-0. Stan Musial is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Stan Musial.
On its way is pitch number 75. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lou.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. At the plate now, Lou Brock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The right fielder, number 8.
Up next, Michael Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow bouncer to the right side. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. The Reds are on top 2-0. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Leading off for the Reds, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here it comes on 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Edman moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Nevada, number 11. Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Barry Larkin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So the next to bat will be Joe Morgan. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. O'Neill gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The Reds are down in order. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Michael Lee. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Misses. Ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Mark Mcguire. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
And now in the box, Yadier Molina, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Mcguire stands at first with one out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Foster. From the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And that's over. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez.
Count 1-0.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball
And
2.
he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now it'll be Jesse Winker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Nick Castellanos now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded to short. Smith is up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler O'Neill, and they could use a spark from him here.
Tyler O'Neill.
Now here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Bench has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Ponce de Leon will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Johnny Bench. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He's set, and the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ponce de Leon, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 9th round pick during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Bench aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ken Griffey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
In now, Barry Larkin. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Larkin is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to right field. Leads back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, George Foster, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brock gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Rob Dibble comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 49.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Stepping up is Lou Brock. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Cincinnati Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Castillo notches his 3rd win of the year. Rob Dibble records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.